problem. I'm going to try graphing it. And I notice they're all positive, so I'm just going to do that instead of making the whole xy. You can make the whole xy, that's fine. But here's 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 1. And 2, 5. So here's my triangle. And I'm trying to figure out the area of this triangle. So I need to figure out what again? 1/2 base times height. So, you guys remember in geometry, like dropping down a right angle? I actually remember tutoring somebody in this. If you have to drop that down so it's actually a right angle. And would it meet perfectly in the middle there? No, it doesn't. And then I'd also have to use the distance formula from here to here, right? Go ahead. Okay. Top vertices, good. Good word. So that you would know what this side is, right? So you would know one side length. So if this is your base, then you're talking about you'd have to do this to get to the height. Right? There is another thing you could have done.
That's what I was talking about.
So you maybe, and this would work. You find the area of this rectangle? 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5, right? 20 minus, and then you'd have to subtract off the area of this triangle, and this triangle, right? Well, actually, it's not too hard. This is 5. How far over is this? 5 times 2 is? Divided by 2 is?
5.
Okay, that triangle's 5. Let's figure this one out. How far over is this? 2. How far down? 4. Because it only goes to here, right? Only goes to where it's actually touching. 2 times 4? Divide by 2? So we're thinking minus 4 minus, we still have one more triangle. How far over? How far out? 4 times 1? Divided by 2?
Wait, where did you find it?
The entire thing. This is over 4 and up, down 5. So I'm trying to subtract off all these little triangles to help me. 20 minus 5 is? Minus 4. Minus 2. We got his 9. We definitely got Logan's 9. Okay, now, that is a lot of work, like Nathan said. And actually, there is a way to do this problem using matrices. Now, we picked up a calculator on our way in, so it will actually be easy. Okay, so if you didn't pick up a calculator, go get it. Again, our formula for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So we're actually going to use this formula. Plus or minus 1/2 absolute value. Oh, but that's not absolute value with a matrix. What do the 2 straight lines mean in a matrix? Something you've already done. Not inverse. Determinant. Okay? Good lines mean find the determinant. What was the first point I gave you? So I'm going to put 0, 0. What was the next one? 4, 1. And 2, 5. But in order to find the determinant, it has to be a square matrix, right? 2 by 2. Well, in this case, it's going to have to be a 3 by 3. So I have to fill in that third row. Are you guys ready to fill it in? How about 1, 1, 1? 1, 1, 1. Alright, so we need to find, now that plus and minus is because, is the area of a triangle ever negative? No, so if I get a negative number here, I just want to multiply by a negative to make it positive. If I get a positive number, I multiply by a positive. Alright, let's find a determinant, but you know what? You took a quiz, you already showed me how to find determinant. Let's use your calculator. You what? You do. Alright, type that into your calculator. Go into your matrix. We'll edit letter A. 3 by 3. 0, 0, 1, 4, 2. What was the third one?
3 by 30.
Oh, golly.
That's nice.
Yeah, no wonder mine's off, huh? 3 by 3. Let's try this again. 0, 0, 1, 4, 1, 1. So I answered my matrices. Everybody okay there? Now, let's get out of there. Go to matrix again. Go over to math. And we're going to use the DET, determinant. Call up your matrix again. Letter A. And we get 18. Okay? 18. So I need to then take 1/2 of 18, which is 9. Now, 9's not a good answer. What should you write after it? Anybody know? Unit. Yep. Unit squared. Because it is an area. You need to be able to tell that. That's it. If I had gotten negative 18 here, then I want to use negative 1/2 because my area has to be positive. That's it. So if you ever get a negative determinant, which is possible, right? Then I need to multiply by a negative to make it positive. Wow. So what if there is a 0 determinant? What would that tell me? 12 under... Well, not because there's no inversion. What? It's not a triangle, so they would be a what? So if the determinant is 0, it's a straight line. You proved they're collinear. You proved they're a line. That's a good one to write down right there. If your determinant is 0, you proved the 3 points are collinear, meaning they're on the same line. So we're going to find Kramer's rule here, and let's start with the letter X. Okay? Now, for those of you that like to write one number on each line, you're going to need 6 lines total. Okay? Sacco, you'll probably need 2 lines. Okay? Logan, same thing, you probably only need 2 lines. Okay? For the rest of us, we're going to find the letter X. This line right here has 3 lines above it and 3 lines below it. This line right here has 3 lines above it, 3 lines below it. And then I'll show you how to fill in those 3 lines. But just so it's nice and neat on your paper, because if you're anything like me, you kind of have like that OCD issue and you're like, that's why I'm kind of telling you this as we go. Alright, the bottom is the determinant of the coefficient matrix. Okay? Now you've done coefficient matrix already, right? In here this year? Like on not too long ago? So 1, 3, 4, 2, 7, 5, 3, 10, 4. All good with that? Okay. On top. Which letter are you looking for? Which column down here represents the X column? The first one? So I'm going to replace this first column with the answer. 7, 10, and 27. I only replace the column I'm looking for. The other two columns stay the same. So 3, 7, 10, 4, 5, 4. So far, okay?
Wait.
Okay. Girls, find the determinant of the top. Boys, find the determinant of the bottom. So here we found the letter X by taking negative 225 divided by negative 5 and getting 45. I'm going to go ahead and set up the letter Y next. Now I'm going to do this a little smaller, just so I have enough room. Remember, I'm only replacing the Y column from down here. The X and the Z column, 4, 5, and 4 will stay the same. But now the Y column will be 7, 10, and 27. Now, this is how I save myself some room in my notebook. I know the bottom will be the same as down here, so I'm just going to write negative 5. That's my way of saving 3 lines. So now if I'm doing the letter Z, I replace the Z column. So 1, 2, and 3 are the same. 3, 7, and 10 are the same. So now my Z column becomes 7, 10, and 27 over negative 5. I made that a lot of time there, didn't I? All right, you guys got the answers? Nope. All right, Trevor, what'd you get for the first one? Negative 10? Pick somebody that's done. Who? Z? All right. So now I have my 3 lovely answers.